Hey guys, what up? Hey y'all, we back, man, with another one. Here's another one. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm here all the time. I have a whole bunch of content. I have funny stuff and I have other stuff, but most of it is comedic. So I do this every week, probably on a Monday or a Wednesday. It's probably a Monday or Wednesday. If you're watching this, more than likely it's on a Monday or a Wednesday. And sometimes I'll bring my children here to actually do this with me, but they're out and about right now. They're at a teenage birthday dinner. So guess what? It's just me. If you're not familiar with this, what it is my reaction video to my daddy-daughter pickups. I can't call them daddy-daughter pickups anymore because now my son is involved. So it's the daddy pickups, you know. It's when I pick up my children and I do my silly stuff. You guys seen it. If you haven't, check them out. They're very entertaining. And I do a lot more than just that, than just pick them up and embarrass them. But check out all of them. You know, I've done Missy Elliott. Missy posted it too. I've done Humpty. The Humpty Dance, it's your chance to do the hump. I did my old school 80s dad. Boom, 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 boom. And I've done DMX. What? When the dog bites, the dog bites. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to one of the greatest, DMX, man. Earl Simmons, DMX. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the DMX one. I know I'm super hyped. I don't know if you guys want me super hyped. That's really my personality. Or if you guys want me laid back. It probably wouldn't be real entertaining if I laid back. You only do 50 Cent, you only talk like that, you like my style. Hey, go shorty, it's your birthday. All right, anyway, before I venture off and go too deep into a subject that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, let me stay on subject. This right here, I have to say, and I always say this, I'm like, oh, that's my favorite, that's my favorite. It's like a favorite child, but this one is one of my babies because of it's so much to unpack in this video. This was the last day of school before winter break. So already in my mind, I say, okay, I'm gonna do the video on a certain day. I get a text from my children saying, hey, can such and such have a ride? I'm like, oh shoot, okay. So my daughter Jana's friend needed a ride. My nephew needed a ride. And of course, my son, you know, so it was my daughter, my son. So it was all four of them who all needed a ride. And I don't care. I'm like, listen, they all gonna get this. If you getting in the car, you all gonna get this daddy pickup. I don't care who's in the car. Anybody can get it. And that's what made this so amazing. This is a great one. This was one of my favorite ones. And shout out to my wife. Let me shout out my wife who does most of my videos. She videotapes most of my daddy-daughter pickups. 95% of them, she does it. My son used to do it like when we first started. But shout out to my wife because she had to be crazy on the camera. Like boom, boom. And you guys gonna see, I'm gonna show you in a minute. And before, I have to have the pep talk. And I'm like, baby, just follow me. Whatever you do, just follow me. We're going to break it down how I did Party Up, DMX, picking up my children on the last day of school. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. What? Up in here? I'm gonna do a lot of pausing. First of all, the beginning, like my wife laughing at, woo, babe, come here. Hi there, say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Hey, sweetheart. All right, so look, real quick, remember when we did the DMX, this was the last day of school, the daddy-daughter pickup. I just... Let's talk about that laugh. Let's talk about that laugh.
Oh my gosh.
What had you so tickled?
It was hilarious. I mean, it was just like, I knew that we were rolling up one of them. They weren't expecting us to come, and it just tickled me. It was funny because, you know, like they had kind of like spotted us, and everybody scattered.
Yeah.
And like as soon as they saw me with the camera, they started running in different directions.
That was hilarious. I just had to ask you about that laugh. You can go back to work if you want, unless you want to sit here with me.
Oh.
You look so lovely. You look studious. That's a different type of show. Come here. Woo! Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, wait, hold on. This is rated PG. I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you, babe, for your input. We got to start it back over. All right. That laugh. Oh, my goodness. So I had to circle it. That's why I put daughter, daughter's friend, and my nephew. That's Callie. Shout out to Callie. She's actually, if you go back to my very first one that I recorded when I got out and I did the Seawalk. Oh yeah, do you wanna ride with us? Who ride with us? And I was like, what up, Callie? That's who was there. So she was there from the beginning, and she got to get got. She got. Yeah. So anyway, I keep venturing off. Hopefully you guys are still with me. Subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's going to be right down here. Boom, boom, boom. Hold on. Guess what, y'all? We got something super exciting coming. Oh my God, it's coming within the next couple of weeks. It's so exciting. So you guys stay on my page. Keep looking at my content, liking it, all of that. I got something so dope. You're going to want to be a part. You don't want to miss it. All right. So going back, I put an arrow to my nephew. I had to point out my nephew. This one is going to be, this is going to be long. All right, let's go back. Nephew runs. He's running. Hold up. Why does it remind me of Cheaters? Have you ever seen Cheaters or Cops? Or Cops. Like the way they run with the camera. That's what it reminds me of. Like, oh, let's get him. Or Maury Povich. Like, let's go get him. The way she was on that camera, she was trying to catch everything. And she did a great job. Babe, great camera work. You're welcome. And I just jumped out. What? I know I need to fix my shirt and my underwear. Don't talk about that anyway. Come on. I didn't know where to go. I spotted my daughter. Here we go. Here we go. I got her. Okay, I have to pause it. So I got my daughter, put my arm around her. Do you guys see that? Look at that. Callie, my daughter's friend, got on the phone and she... Oh my goodness! She pretty much camouflaged herself because I didn't see her. Callie was hidden in plain sight and she's just right there on the phone like, who you calling? You ain't calling a ride because I still picked you up. So right there, I said, what up, the name of their school, and then I said, do good on your finals. And you just see kids just everywhere because they got out early, and it was just, this was the perfect one because there was so many children, and it was super embarrassing. Oh my goodness, so funny. And then my son! Did y'all see my son run? He ran. I couldn't even get him. He ran in so quick. Hold on, we gotta play that again. Look at that. He almost knocked down his sister. So much to unpack in this. It's so funny. So when I got in the car, when everybody got in the car, you know I was about to leave everybody. I was like, okay, y'all wanna run from me? I got in that car, I was like, I'm out. I was gonna leave my nephew, I was gonna leave their friend. I was like, y'all figure out a way to get home. Y'all gonna run. But before I pulled off, they ran to the car and came. So, I wish I had a crew of dads where we can all do this together. Like, especially on this one, because it takes a lot, man. People don't understand. Like, I have to think of different characters and what artists I'm gonna do. Look at the video and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then like really get into the character. And then I have to find parking. I had to get there early because there was no parking. All the parking spots were filled up. So I like to park right in front. If I can't park right in front, it's not gonna work. It was this lady and she was parked crazy and I'm like, yo, let me get in front. And she was like, I can't. And she's just being a jerk. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. I parked on the side, but I was blocking. So the police had to come by and they were like, you have to move your car. You can't park right there. And I was like, dang, okay. And then I was just hoping that other cars would move before my children got out. So it's a whole, people don't understand. It's so stressful. Like just trying to get all of this done and to make sure that it's funny and make sure that I do it perfectly. Because if not, if my kids come out and I haven't done it yet and they see me dressed up, then it just ruins the whole thing. It just messes up the whole thing. So if you guys want to see the full video in its entirety, it's right here. Look, right there. What? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. up in here. So it's right there. Hit the button. And don't forget to subscribe right here or right here. And I'm not cross-eyed. It's just I'm looking at the screen and instead of looking right here, when I look right here, then it's right. Anyway, you guys join us next week. We'll be back with another reaction video, okay? All right, y'all. Deuces, have a great week.